Hasn't this been the road the Celtics wish they hadn't taken? 1-3 on their western swing right now. I'm Kevin Dupont for Globe 10.0 here with Chad Finn. And Chad, it looks to me, you're the Celtics aficionado now. It looks to me like Jeff Green's better when he starts, or 30 minutes, 35, upward of 40 minutes.
Yeah, well, Doc's comment before the game to Mike Gorman last night was, yeah, are you going to tell KG I'm benching him? And Mike Gorman says back, well, you know, Paul maybe, but it was clearly joking.
Yeah.
The problem is you're very small if you have KG at the 5, Green at the 4, Pierce at the 3. What they need to do is get him more minutes and consistent minutes. 30 to 35, as you said, I think is the way to go. He's their most athletic player, probably their most skilled player at this point. For all the greatness in Garnett and that Garnett and Pierce have, he's young and he's athletic, and they need that.
So before I try to do the math on integrating him, the other night when he gets 31 points, is that legit, you think? Is that really what he can do, or is that the anomaly for this guy?
It's the Jeff Green tease is what that is.
Okay.
He shot the ball with incredible confidence. It looked like it was out of his hand, and you don't always see that from him. He'll miss his first 2, and it seems to get to him a little bit. He's a sensitive kid and doesn't seem to play with the most confidence that his ability should dictate that he does.
Okay, so you bring up Jeff Green, you bring up KG, you bring up Pierce. Combined age of 186 between the two guys, right? So why can't they be judicious here about working the guys' minutes in, bring them back? I mean, it gets heavy. We know if they're going to make the playoffs, if they're going to get in there and do anything, they've got to be rested. Doesn't it make perfect sense here? You just blend in the 3 bodies into the time?
Yeah, that's why Doc gets the big bucks, I think.
Right.
Because
we'll get him on the phone.
It's a tricky situation from so many different points of view. But you got Garnett to admit that he needed to sit out. It worked well. He looked refreshed last night. Maybe you do that a little bit more. Maybe you give Pierce a day. It's what Popovich always does with the Spurs.
Yeah.
And maybe that's where Jeff Green gets it.
Well, it seems to me the entree is there because KG didn't play much in the All-Star game. He comes back. He wants that game off, right?
Yeah.
They give him that game
and it worked.
Off. And it worked. And you know what? I think that's great. Be smart about it. So for now, Jeff Green is and that said, when he comes off the bench, he's slow to get into it.
Yeah.
You know, if you make him a starter, you give him the minutes, he gets into it. Jeff Green, come on down.